Hey, good morning and welcome to windy, rainy North Yorkshire. I want to talk to you today about something we need to be aware of. So stay with me till the end. I'm going to talk about misdiagnosis and cover 5G, hopefully all in the same video. But the main topic is going to be the new rolling out of optic fibre, full optical fibre broadband to the door, and the subsequent illnesses that are appearing around the world as a result of that, and why I think it's happening. Many of you who will be suffering as a result of this new technology but have been misdiagnosed or misdiagnosed yourself, blamed it on smart meters or 5G. Not that they're great, as you know, but this thing could be potentially significantly worse. I wanted to cover, before starting this, a testimony that I received recently. It's a horrendous testimony of the mainstream medical getting it wrong and ignoring, because they have no knowledge of electrohypersensitivity, ignoring that and looking for a hole, looking for a MS or ME or CFS or fibromyalgia in this case, as a place to put the clients, the patients. Let's put, I don't know what this is, but it could be that, so we'll put them there. So the testimony from a client of mine, shortened down, was that she and her husband started to sleep in one of our sleep solutions, i.e. a bed canopy with a mat and grounding and dirty electricity filters. Her fibromyalgia disappeared. Somebody had diagnosed her with fibromyalgia, mainstream medical. Gets in a sleep solution, one of our sleep solutions, it's gone. She's no more fibromyalgia. So the misdiagnosis is something I wanted to get out there in a bigger way before going into the story of the fibre optics to the door. Because I believe that a lot of our electro-hypersensitives will be suddenly experiencing greater difficulty sleeping, more pain, more CFS, more ME, all the things that the mainstream medical call electro-hypersensitivity. What they're actually experiencing is more dramatic symptoms created by more EMF. What I'm more and more convinced by is that fibre optic to the door is going to be a much bigger problem than even 5G. Or 4G or even smart meters, and nobody's aware of it yet, or a few people are, but not enough people are aware of it. So why is it happening? You know, as always, the telecoms industry is its own greatest secret. We don't know how they're doing and what they're doing, but it would seem that they're supplying fibre optic, the glass fibre cabling, through. I don't think they're using the old copper channels. I don't know why. Maybe they're not the right size or whatever it is, but they're not using the old telecom channels. It seems that they're using the electricity cable gullies and channels, and so as this new fibre is laid, in some cases, not all, and we do have a theory as why it's some and not all. You don't need to actually subscribe to it and have the service. It's just as it comes into your street or area, in little blocks, like electrical wiring blocks. That there's a transfer of harmonics, and for those of you who don't understand that, don't worry about it. It's just a different form of EMF. It's not necessarily, digital microwave 5G for smart meter type stuff. It's a more subtle field that seems to be affecting people, and we haven't, as of yet, although I've got some theories on how we can deal with it, I haven't conducted the experiment yet. I haven't found anybody willing to do it. So how does it happen again? It seems that, as I've covered, they're running the fibre optic alongside the traditional electrical wiring, and there's harmonics getting out. There is a theory that there is a safety system that some engineers, when they lay the fibre optic cables, are not using. It's called a capping system, and we think the capping system is possibly even meant to stop the harmonics getting onto the wires. So maybe somebody somewhere at BT is actually trying to do a good thing. I don't know, but there's a capping system, and not all of the engineers use it because they can't be bothered, basically. And where it's not used, well, that's the theory, where we see ill health. It's the other way around. We see ill health after the installation of fibre optic broadband. It could be because the way that it's laid is not as meticulous as it could be. Whether that's designed to stop it creating ill health, I doubt, but maybe it's probably more likely the harmonics lessen the effectiveness of the broadband, so it's probably more likely that. Please spread this video, comment do all the stuff that we needed to do to raise it up to YouTube. We're fighting it anyway because they don't want us to talk about this. The YouTube rankings, which means sharing it, liking it, commenting on it, and spreading it on social media. Get it out there. Let's get talking about it. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I am. And we need to get onto this, and pronto. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening as well, and spread the news.